And the other thing on my mind is Erev Shabbat and lighting the candles and all that as a single person, you know. And I'd like to hear some guidance, if you will, ideas or commentary on that, you know. My children are estranged and far away, and I live with a cat. So,
have your
you know,
cat light the candles.
There's that. So there's that. But I'd appreciate some commentary on that. Thank you.
Oh, did you want to comment? Okay. I'm just trying not to hog the mic.
I was a single man for a long time before my wife came along. So, I mean, you got to do what you're supposed to do, you know, whether you're by yourself or you're with someone. So what I would do when I was living by myself, when I started, you know, getting back in the way that I should have been walking, is I found a loaf of bread at the store. I go do it by myself. I mean, it's just that simple. It's your level of commitment. And when I was home, I'd go home to my parents and we'd do it there. Or if I found some friends nearby, you know, whether they did it or not, I'd invite them over. One of my best friends, Paul, he's not here this weekend. He and I used to live together for a long time. He doesn't walk the way that we walk, you know, and he'll openly admit that, you know. But because I would introduce these things to him when we were living together, or even when I was living alone, he would come over and hang out on a Friday night or Saturday. You know, we just hang out. I'd sometimes do these things, and, you know, I'm like, man, he's gonna think I'm crazy, you know? But to this day, and he'll tell you this, you know, during Hanukkah, he'll light the Hanukkah lights. I have never guilted him into doing anything like that. It's just something he wanted to start doing, you know? During Passover now, he'll, you know, he doesn't really know what he's doing, and he'll admit that as well. But he'll get a little piece of lettuce or matzah or something like that, you know, just for me hanging out with him. So you can invite friends over that have no idea what you're doing. Be like, hey, let's just have dinner. You don't have to call it Erev Shabbat dinner. Just say, let's have a Friday night dinner together, you know. And I break the bread and I light the candles, you know. I'm not a woman, obviously, and usually the women do the blessing over the candles. But, you know, I'll just say a blessing over the evening when I was single. Some stores have the challah bread that you can actually, like, it's frozen. You can pull it out, you know, and let it sit and rest. And I would do that as well. And I would just take pictures, send them to my parents, or send to somebody, hey, I'm kind of doing it, you know?
Amen. Amen.
Because I don't bake, you know, so I'd get as close as I could, basically. And, you know, and that's all we're doing. You know, we're practicing. All of the feasts and all the festivals that we're doing, nothing that we do is perfect. We're just doing the best we can. We're practicing for when it's real, you know. That's what I got to say about that.
He is his father's son, amen.
Amen. Amen.
You know, the good thing about that is what you do alone is more important than what you do in front of
That's
people.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You worship, amen. Just worship.